Hey, what's going on, guys? Sunday, February 12th, 2012. And, let's see. Not too much going on. Usual crazy Sunday at work. Um, but now, just, it's about 7:20, something like that, 7:15. Just a little while away to something I've been waiting for a while, and I'm excited about, and that is the return of The Walking Dead, which has become one of my favorite shows right now. Which is, again, if you're not familiar with it, it's based on a series of comic books about a zombie apocalypse, but it's so good. And I know I've talked about this show before. It's so good. Especially if you're into zombies. But it's so much more than just the zombies, and you see like the human element, the way, the world is going to crap, but people are still out for themselves and out to turn on each other and this and that. And there's some people that are there that want to, bond together and be there for the common good and help each other out. And, they're just, some people are just selfish. It's like anything. It's like any kind of disaster. It's like there's just, the world may change, but people don't, kind of thing. I don't know that there's always going to be those people that are kind of selfish and look out for themselves or look out for what they think needs to be done. I don't know. It's a really interesting show. It's a great show. And very gory, and but not. I don't think it's too gory. It's not over the top gory, or maybe it is. There's definitely certain shots that are, but it's zombies. It's being done the way it needs to be done. If you gotta do it right, if you gotta do it right. And they're doing it right, and they're getting the. But they're getting the freedom to do it right, which I like. So that's on tonight, which is really awesome. And then another thing, I didn't even realize it was coming back. I was checking the TV guide this morning, and the NHRA drag racing is also starting back up again tonight. And this is something I got into a few years ago. My brother and my dad were real into it. I may have told this story before. I'm not sure. I think I've talked about drag racing before. I don't know. I forget, but I think I talked about it. But if I have, I'm repeating myself. But anyway, so I got into this a couple years ago. It's like my dad and my brother were into it, and I wasn't interested at all, and it just I don't know, it just didn't interest me. And they used to go. They have races every week or every other week or so on, and they're all over the country. And there's one race that comes to the Jersey area, track in Jersey. And for years they would go. I think it's like 3-4 years in a row they went. And one year my brother would always get the tickets. Now we haven't been able to go the past couple of years. Just money's been tight. But anyway, my brother would get the tickets every year. My dad couldn't go. He wasn't feeling well. So he couldn't go this one year, so I went. And I got hooked. I got hooked, which is so cool. I'll give you an idea. There was a poster, there was like a giveaway one year. This is kind of what they look like, or what some of the cars. These are like known as like funny cars, and they're just loud as hell, and they're really cool. But they go down these tracks, and in a span of 3-4 seconds, 5 seconds, they go like 300 miles an hour. Just boom. I can't imagine going that fast. That's crazy. If I'm driving somewhere, if I'm going maybe 40, 50 miles an hour, that seems fast to me. I can't imagine that, and then like another 200 or so miles faster. I can't imagine going that fast. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I mean, it's definitely can be a dangerous sport, and there have been deaths in this sport, which is unfortunate. Things happen. Not to be so blasé about, but But it's like I went and I went once and I got hooked. I just absolutely got hooked and I got into it. You hear the roar and they rev up and you see them just take off and poof, just gone. And then the cool thing about it is there's between heats, it's basically like a tourney, and you have brackets and whatnot. They have to take the car into pits and work on them and replace parts and tires and all this stuff. So you have time in between, and there's things you can get to eat, and there's merchandise stands and whatnot. But there's also the pit areas. You can actually go and look at them work on the cars, and the drivers will come out and sign autographs and take pictures. Whatever time they have. So, eventually they only have a few minutes at a time or so, and they'll sign as whatever they can. Then they got to go back and help working on the cars and things they got to test out and whatnot. But it's just really cool to have that sort of interaction, like that close to interacting with these guys. And that's the thing I think that really drew me in. Is you don't get that, you're watching a football game. Halftime happens at a football game. You can't go into the locker room and talk to the players for a couple minutes. You can't do that. You can't go into the dugout, of a baseball team in between innings and talk to the players. You just don't have that kind of interaction with everything, which is just really cool. So that's really exciting. So I'm just kind of looking forward to that. And then you have Simpsons and Family Guy and all that and going on. So there's a lot on tonight. There's a lot on tonight. I don't know how I'm gonna fit it all in. I gotta flip back and forth between the drag racing and Simpsons and tape The Walking Dead. I'm actually gonna have to tape. I'm not gonna be able to watch it live. I'm gonna tape it and then watch it afterwards and find some time to upload this. Which is starting in about 5 minutes. So anyway. I think that's about it. That I could. I've been. It's something I've been thinking about for a while. The Walking Dead coming back since it ended as sort of mid-season finale. So I've been waiting. And now it seemed like it was gonna be forever, and now it's finally here. So I'm excited for that. So. Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen drag racing and have ever seen it before. Let me know what you think, or if any of you other guys watched The Walking Dead. If you've seen it, let me know what you think of this show, because I think it's awesome. I think it's just so amazing. It quickly became one of my favorite shows in a long, and so that's about it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So yeah, I'll just let you go again before I start rambling. Damn it. I'll let you go. Hope you guys had a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. So long.